Hey guys, this is the second video for my teacher planner. I just got done filming kind of an overview of the teacher planner and how I use it. And I'm now going to go into one section and kind of go a little bit more in depth. So this is a teacher planner that is actually designed for a traditional teaching situation. There's grading, there's places to put, how you set up your classroom. But I'm using this as a homeschooling mom. And I think overall, the biggest comment or question that I've seen for a homeschooling parent who wants to use this planner is, how do I use the checklist? So I wanted to do a video specifically on that. And I'm trying to keep the video from being a really long video. So I did the overview of all the cool things in the planner and all the things I was able to customize in a different video. This video is going to be specifically on the checklist. So the first thing you're going to notice is my checklist tab is down here at the bottom. I did move the tab. I got the idea from Jen McIntosh and I was able to slide it down. Long story short, the planner this year added the second July in 2020. So you didn't have this, it just ended in June. And the checklist tab was right behind July. And it made sense because July used to not be here. But now that July was here, it just seemed that the checklist tab should have been here at the bottom. So I got the idea from Jen McIntosh. She's another homeschooling mom who uses the Erin Condren teacher planner for her homeschool. And I moved it and it worked. And I'm so much happier that it's where it is because it makes sense. Then I'm going to talk about this section. So this is how I use my checklist. I did get all 28 and I divided them up over months at the top and all of my activities at the side. So what I did was this, and I'm going to try. So across the top, I have Monday, the dates. So this is the month of July. Let's see if I'm going to move you down just a little bit. So you're in. Let me slide this down. Okay, so this is the month of July. And then I'm going to show you how. So I did this for summer. This was my summer school checklist. So at the top I put the dates, and all I did was I put a little sticker here. I got these from Mamby Happy Planner. And I would put July, and then I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I did that all the way through to August the 3rd because that was going to be the end of our summer school section. Okay. Then on the side over here, and I know I've got you zoomed in, I wrote down on the side, I did a custom sticker from Hoodalally Day for each of my kids. I divided it into 3 sections and I just went down the list and I wrote what we were doing. So over the summer, we finished our Saxon. They did lessons, fact sheets, and tests. Then they did typing lessons. They copied some charts. They did presentation prep, daily reading, and for my son, he did guitar. And those are what we did for each of the kids. They had a few math things and all that. Nothing is checked off here because my kids actually finished everything in June, but I wanted to set this up of how I would want to use it in the future because my plan is to use this again next year, and I will make adjustments for summer school at that time. But we finish up most of our schoolwork in May and June, and July is typically taken off. So more than likely what I would do in the future is I would, oh, actually, you know what? Now I remember why I did it this way. I did it this way because in June we have so much going on that there was not consistent schooling. So we set this up for July, but they were actually finished with a lot of this. But anyway, that's why I did it. And then at the top, I'm going to zoom back out so you can see everything. I just put the month sticker in the line where it was. And I got this from, I think it's a dates, month and dates sticker book from Happy Planner. Okay, so that's how I did my summer school. Then we move into August. Now, I still have to go back and finish checking everything off, but I did the exact same thing. So August 5th was when we kind of officially started school. There is a washi tape here because they did not go back until the 19th. So in this section, everywhere that you see this pencil, there's also a number at the top. This tells you which week we're in, and it's a community day meeting. There's never things checked off on community day because we do presentations, and yeah, they do their presentations in class and their memory work, and that's it. So I put their activities that I'm tracking. So for fall, they do a memory work, cycle 2, they're doing a math lesson, fact sheets and test sheets. They do handwriting for essentials, they copy charts and do task sheets. IEW, they do keyword outline and papers, presentation prep, they do Bible study, guitar, and daily reading. Then my daughter Lily does similar things, except she also does piano. My daughter Eleanor does similar things and also does piano, which I need to add here. We didn't know if she was going to start piano this year, so at the bottom it's kind of messed up, but I need to add piano. So what I did is, this was for the month of August. We are in September, and I've checked off some of the things, but I do still have more to check off. But my goal is, and again, this is the first year I've done it this way, so I'm working really hard. If I go back through the lesson plan pages, all of this is checked off. I just need to come back here and mark things that have been done or put in a grade for things that have been graded. I use this to mark what month we're in, and I just haven't moved it for September. So here is the month of September. I cut these shorter because this doesn't change what's over here. So this is September, this is October, this is November. Again, you'll see there's a month sticker up here at the top. This is December. Then I have January, February, March, and April. Now we finish CC in April, so then it will rotate back into summer school for my kids. So this is set up for May for summer school, and this is June, and then July will go into the new book. So what is this? Oh, sorry, I forgot what I was doing. So this gets us through June, and then the new book will have July. As you know, July was set up at the beginning. Does that make sense? Then the next section is our activities. So as a homeschooling family, my kids do a lot of activities. They have music lessons, wrestling, dance, soccer, climbing, Awanas, and TNT. I think that's everything that we have in here. So then I made a section for my younger 3 kids, my elementary kids, and their activities. Now at the top, I just went by week. So this first one says August 5th through 11th, August 12th through the 18th. So these are all of the weeks for the school year, spans over 2 sections through the end of June of next year. And then I just mark. Did we go to guitar lessons that week? Yes, 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 yes. Did we get a cancellation? And I'll just put an X. My son wrestles, and the practices are on 2 different days. Did he go? Did he go? Did he go? Then it's, did he do tournaments? I'll mark those. Climbing team, Tuesdays and Thursdays. In any competitions, I'll mark those. Awanas, did he attend, and did, so I'll mark those. That way at the end of the year, I will have a record of any extracurricular activities they did and how often they did them. We are on this week right here. Awana's just started. Climbing team hasn't started back yet. Wrestling doesn't start till November, but I do need to mark his guitar lessons. And this is the same for my daughters as well. She has dance 3 times a week, climbing competitions, and TNT. For my daughter, it's music and everything. And then we have to add, no, her music's on there, sorry. For her, she does 1 dance class and these things, so they're all marked down. So then I can just simply check them off for the year, and I just put the week up there. Then this goes to my older son. I did set up a summer school thing for him, but he did his on his own. This is his school, and we haven't got everything done here because my husband is his teacher. So I need to kind of confer with him and get it finalized. But I did the same thing for my high schooler. So all of those pages were in the previous section for my elementary school kids. This is for my high school kid. So I set up the same thing in the challenge program. So he has, this is August, September, October. Again, it's the days Monday through Sunday. November, December, January, February. And then I just used stickers from, I can't remember what it was called. But she did a sticker book last year that looked different. It was actually a sticker pad, and I just picked something. So I used the gold paper clips this time. I changed this one to a blue clip like that because it's actually his birthday. So the second semester was all gold clips. They had all paper clips, and this one are binder clips for spring, gold clips. It's just what I had. And then this is May. And this would actually is gonna fall into summer school for us. Yeah, so this is, but why do I have, and I'm not sure why I did this. Oh, now I remember. May, because it usually takes him the month of May to get things done. And then I made June summer school, and then I did not do July here again because I'll have a new book at that point. And then this is his checklist of activities. And that's the first part of the year, and then that's through summer. Now what I found is doing it that way with 4 kids, I used all my checklists. So I had a section that was summer school, a section that was CC and the whole school year. Then I have a summer school section through June and an activity section. I divided my kids, my 3 younger kids are in elementary, so I put them in one section, and I put my high schooler in a separate section. Now, what will probably happen is Jack will graduate in not this year, but next, and then my son Henry will move into challenge. So I probably will keep that separation for foundations and essentials and challenge, and then at some point I will have everybody in one section. But I was able to use 28 checklists, and I was able to do that. And once I go through and I get everything checked off and in, I will have an attendance record for their extracurriculars, which could be an additional credit in their classwork. I will have a way to, just to kind of follow up with everything that they did on a weekly basis. How many tests did they take? How many writing lessons did they do? All that kind of stuff. It's just a record. So at the end of the year, I could put this book on a shelf, and I would be able to have record of everything that they did for that year. I used the Erin Condren, I think these are just called the mini bookmarks. And this is what I use for marking my spots. So this is the September week for the 3 younger kids. Then this next one is their activities. Then the next one is my high schooler, except this isn't in the right spot. Let me do that. He should be now in September. Yeah. And then I did the blue ones for him because that's his color in our family color code. And then the next one is his activities. So that's how I was able to use all of my checklists. That's how I did them. I divided it by kid, worked it out to make it work. I did the weeks at the top for activities, but did the actual days here. Once you set up what you want to do, it's pretty easy to make it work. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of try to zoom it up. Let me slide up here a little bit. You're going to probably see my leg or my foot. I apologize, but so I can hold this. So what I did is I took the column and divided it over 3 kids. This is my first grader down here at the bottom. And then this is my 4th, and this is my 5th. So this is the schoolwork that they do. And keep in mind, I grade some of it, but not all of it. And this allows me to just simply check it off or put a grade in for each and every assignment. So I could flip back through here and say, okay, for Saxon Math, they did 6-5 this year. She took all 20 of her tests. She did all of her fact sheets. She did all of her lessons. And there's like 120 lessons in there. And then at the top, it's just the days of the week. We never do school on Sunday. And I just used a sticker for the month. And then I used a sticker. So this would be our last class meeting. This will be Memory Master. And then probably somewhere in here, we'll have our end of the year party, because all of challenge will be finished on the 27th, on Monday the 27th. So the whole community will be done at that time. My friend Sean helped me make these beautiful stickers. I love them so much. She made one for each of my kids' names and then did all the special stickers in the front. That's in the other video. But that was how I was able to do this. So I don't use it as a traditional grade book, but I use it as a way to kind of just track where we're at. And it also just keeps me a record of where I need to do. So if I haven't recorded anything for the month of April, in April, I'm going to, sit down and spend a morning and get things done. Have we done math for that week? Yes. Have we done this? And just kind of get caught up on that, if that makes sense. I hope this was helpful. I hope that it kind of shows you that you can, sorry, and this is all my mess. Like I said, I'm in my bathroom. It just shows you how you could use this as a traditional teacher planner as a homeschooler. I love it. It's working really well for us. It's a good system. The planner holds up really well. The covers are interchangeable. You can change them out. I love having the folio because it just allows me I can take this with me and know that I have the bare minimum. I may not have everything I need, but the bare minimum of what I do need to plan and do a lesson. I always keep a catalog for classical conversations. Let me just show you guys that. If you want to look up what I do, it's classical conversations, the classical Christian community, and let's see, classicalconversations.com. There you go. It's a great program, and like I said, if you have any questions or would like more information, shoot me a message. I would be happy to send you a catalog or talk with you over the phone, and I can get you in touch with somebody if you're interested. But anyway, when I'm out and about, if I'm going to be working on lesson plans or teaching something or doing something where I need to take notes for CC, I put that in there. I take it with me. It's great. Everything's protected. It's easy to clean. It's a little bit dusty because my floor is a little bit dusty. But I just take a damp cloth and wipe it off. But it keeps everything protected and in there, and I love it. So keep in mind that this homeschool review video teacher planner thing is in 2 videos. The first video will go through the monthly calendars, the setup of the planner, all the things you can customize, what everything looks like, and how I'm doing lesson plans. Then this video is how to use the checklist as a homeschooling mom. I hope it helps you get organized and be excited about your school year. If you haven't started yet, I pray that you have a great year. If you have started, I hope you're fighting the good fight and things are going well. And I will be back again soon with another video. Sorry this took me so very long, but I hope you guys enjoy it and I hope it helps you. Bye.